What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel here. Of course, you clicked on this video because you want to learn how to make pretty cool thumbnails on YouTube. I'm here to show you exactly how I like to make my thumbnails. Everybody has a little bit of their own style, a little bit of their own taste, and I'm pretty sure you will develop your own style, your own taste as well. As you keep making these thumbnails within time, I think you're gonna be able to perfect the thumbnail the way you like it. And yeah, but without further ado, let's go ahead and hop right to the tutorial. First things I want to point out before we start the tutorial though, I just want to say thank you for clicking on the video. Make sure you subscribe. We're gonna be having lots of weekly content. Don't forget to hit the bell because without that, you won't be able to see my videos. Thank you, YouTube. Appreciate it, dog. Anyways, let's go. So there's gonna be two things that you're gonna need to edit your thumbnails. One, it's gonna be the application called GIMP. This is going to be either for the PC or the MacBook. That's the first one, and then the second one is going to be a phone-based application. It's called Enlight. Of course, I'll have the links at the bottom for you guys so you can download that easily. But yeah, those are the first things you're going to need. So here I'm going to assume that you already know which picture you want to go ahead and edit for your thumbnail. Since we're making a tutorial video here, I'm just gonna take a simple picture of just myself in the room right over here. So I don't want to make it too complicated, but let's go ahead and use that. So what you're gonna want to do, whether you are on iOS or Android, I'm pretty sure this is on Android as well, but you're gonna want to download this app called Enlight. Then you're gonna pick out any picture, the one that you chose for this thumbnail specifically, and then you're gonna go to filters, and that's gonna be right here on the right side column, and then you're gonna go to duo. So once you hit duo, it's going to show you all these other filters that you can choose from. I'm going to go ahead and pick this one right over here. I like to, if you've noticed, I like to use the half colors. I like to put it right here, right, so it divides the picture evenly. And right after I set my blending, all right, so I'm gonna do a full blend, and then I choose the colors, which is I can be pretty picky sometimes, but then you choose whichever color you want to use. Of course, it's up to you. It's all about your taste and how you want the thumbnail to be. So I finally went ahead and picked on a color. Then I went to blending, and then I chose hard light. Hard light just makes the colors a little bit more brighter, makes them pop. That's how I like it. And then you're gonna hit that little square button with an arrow, and then you're gonna save the picture onto your camera roll. All right, so the next thing you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to open up GIMP. So before you do anything, you want to save the original picture that you took and the one we edited in Enlight, and then you're just gonna have them on your computer because you're gonna use them both. But the first thing we're gonna do with GIMP is we are going to drag and drop the original picture. This is, like I said, this is just how I personally like to do my thumbnails. So you got GIMP open, you got your picture in GIMP. Next thing you're gonna want to do is you're gonna go to the layers little palette over here. You're gonna click on this picture. You're gonna double click, or sorry, I'm on my MacBook, so what I do is I double tap on it, and it'll bring up the little menu. If you're on PC, right click on it, and you're gonna make sure that add alpha channel is on. So like it shows right now, it's already applied to the picture, so I don't have to turn it on. Let's say, look, I'm gonna remove the alpha channel here, and then I'm gonna double click on it again. You can highlight it, and then you can click on it, and then once it goes kind of like blank, that's how you know it's already applied. Next, you're gonna go to your little toolbar over here, and you're gonna click on this little icon. I don't really know all the terms and stuff. I'm still learning how to use GIMP, to be honest, but you're gonna wanna click on that. What I like to do is I like to come over here, and I like to enlarge the picture by a little bit so I can get a little closer. Ooh, I don't like seeing my ugly face, but it's all right. So, oh, I'm sorry. We're gonna click on this one again. Make sure it's highlighted. See, it's highlighted, good to go. And it's gonna display this little icon. That means you're ready to go, aka thumbs up. So we're gonna start at the very beginning over here, down here. And then we're gonna climb up the shirt. Always try to make sure you stay within the item you're trying to highlight. This is because, well, what I'm doing right here basically is I want to cut out the picture of myself, and then I want to erase the background. And this is, I believe this is called clip art, not really sure, but you'll see exactly what I mean in just a second here. Alright, so as you can see here, I pretty much highlighted, or I pinpointed every single drop around the shape of my entire body and head. I still have one little button to drop down onto the picture, which is the one that connects the one on the left and the one on the right. So these two will connect, so it kind of frames around the entire image of myself. And here I will show you what that looks like. So here is the very end, and this is the beginning. So as you can see, once I highlight it, once they touch, the little cross will enlarge. So once it enlarges, just click on this one that you want to join up together, and it'll join up the entire picture. It'll become one picture. So the next step that we want to go ahead and take is you want to double click or right click. You're going to go to select, click from path, double click again, go to select again, and then you're going to click invert. So once you do that, you can see here that it's kind of flashing a little bit. It's got a little bit of a highlight going on. It's kind of laggy, but that pretty much means you've successfully highlighted what you want to cut out of the picture. Next step, you're going to go to select. I'm sorry, not select. You're going to go to edit, and then you're going to cut. As you can see here, once I've cut it out, it's pretty much erased the background and it's kept me, and I'm the only image left here, and that's perfect. That's exactly what I want, because what I want to do is I want to add like a highlight, a white border around my body, so it kind of stands out. It pops in the thumbnail. So what you're gonna want to do next is you're gonna go back to the little layers toolbar here. You're gonna double click on the image or right click. You're gonna go to alpha to selection. Just hit that once. Then you're gonna go to select, grow, and how much you grow it by kind of really just depends on your preference. For me, I like to do about 8 or 9. Let's go ahead and do an 8, and by that you'll see in just a second. It'll by grow I mean like it'll grow from the border out. You'll see. Hold on. I'm really bad at explaining things, but here I can show you. I don't know if you saw that, but it kind of expanded a little bit. See, this is the border, and when you grow it by 8, it'll grow this much, and you can grow as big as you want it to be. For me, I think 8 is a solid point. Next step here that you're gonna want to do is you're gonna click on your little bucket. Choose whatever color you want to choose. I like to choose white, so here's the white. You can click this so you can shift between 2 different colors. Like I said, I like white. So once you've got your color highlighted, you got your bucket of paint highlighted, go to the little area in between the body and the little line right here. You're just gonna click on it once and it should drop the paint on it. There you go. I like that. Looks perfect, nice, clean, easy. The next step here, we're gonna want to export it onto the computer so we can use it. You don't wanna save it, you wanna export it. So we're gonna go to File. We are going to export as. And when you're saving a picture, always make sure it says PNG at the end, .png. Sometimes it'll say .jpg or something like that. Always use PNG if you want to make it so you can overlay this picture on top of any other picture without the background. So we got PNG, click export. We wanted to go to desktop. Hold on, let me change the name of it though. Let's go ahead and put thumbnail 1. Export. I never really mess with these settings over here. I just go ahead and click export and it comes out perfectly fine. Give me a second here. It takes a second and you can see it over here. It's loading up. So as you can see, it's saved here on the desktop. If you open it up, it's gonna have a clear white gray background. That's perfect. Next step, you're gonna go to your Google Chrome here. You're gonna go to this application. It's a web application. It's for editing pictures and whatnot, and it's called picmonkey.com. I'll have that listed in the description down below as well. So you're gonna open new, go to computer. You're going to get that picture we edited in enlight. So here I found the picture I want to use, enlight 50. We edited it in enlight. So open it up, and then you're going to go to this little butterfly icon. It's for overlays. The PNG file that you edited in GIMP, that's an overlay picture. Let's go ahead and find it here. I named it thumbnail 1, I believe. Here it is, thumbnail 1. See how it looks all white? That's because we erased the background. And here it is. You're just gonna go ahead and match it exactly the way you wanted on your photo. I kind of do it a little bit over my original picture so it looks nice and clean. This is how it looks. I think it looks really good at this point. We've done a fantastic job. We can add more. We can add words here. You can add letters right over here. I think just like this is fine. What you're gonna want to do is you're gonna click export. And every thumbnail size, if you want it to match perfectly on YouTube, it needs to be 1280 by 720. So it's 1280 by 720 pixels. And if you don't have it like this, when you upload it onto YouTube, it's gonna be a little distorted, it's gonna be messed up, it's not gonna look exactly how you want it to look. So make sure that you always have the dimensions be 1280 by 720. Hit export, and change the name so it doesn't change it or replace it. And we should have it right, oh here it is. Pop it up, and there it is. There's your thumbnail, there's your custom thumbnail, it's done. If you want to add more to it, you definitely can. I think this is nice and simple. If you guys have any other questions for me in regards to any of the applications that we've used today, just go ahead and drop a comment in the box below. I'm always here to help you guys if you need the help. If you found this informative in any way, if it helped you out in your YouTube endeavors, make sure you drop a like for me. I would really appreciate that. I'm here to help you guys in any way I can. If you're not yet subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell as well. I would really appreciate it. Thank you guys for the support. And once again, if you have any other questions, drop them in the box below. Peace.